I think the excitement of coming to play in Europe, the games, you know, the amount of times we've taken West Ham supporters away. I know they're not here in the game tomorrow night, and maybe for a long time it's not been in the DNA really. We've not been a European club. We're now a European club. We're now in our third year in a row in Europe. I take pride in that we've been able to do that. We certainly don't take it for granted. I think when you turn up, you're privileged to be in a European competition. You have to go into every game feeling that you're going to have to earn it. I think every game we've been in Europe, all the games have been really tough, and maybe sometimes the outcome have looked a lot easier, but we've always found the games really difficult, especially away from home. And I actually think now football throughout Europe, because people are getting a chance to see maybe the Premier League, or over the years we watched Real Madrid and Barcelona. You know, I think over time, I think all football in Europe's improving greatly, and I think that the standard throughout all the countries is rising. It would be a great achievement if we can do that. But look, let's hope we can keep it going. We've done well in Europe over the last couple of seasons. We want to try and continue that. Yeah, I mean, look, we've had brilliant support away from home as well in Europe. So I'm disappointed we can't get the supporters here. We had a great journey last year, getting to the final and all the semi-finals and all the other games before that as well. But tomorrow night we know it'll be difficult. Big crowd, and we expect it. I think every time you come to Germany, the atmospheres in the stadiums. We've found it when we went to Frankfurt. We found it in all the games we've been at when we've come here. So I don't expect anything different tomorrow night. Mick hasn't travelled. Mick's got an injury and hasn't travelled. Creswell's still recovering from a hamstring, and Ben Johnson's got a little bit of a tight groin as well, so he's not travelled either. Yeah, I do. I think we're playing against a really good team. Had excellent success over the last couple of years certainly in the Bundesliga, and also done really well in Europe last year itself. So I think we've got a manager who's been in place for a long time, and stability often goes a long way, and I think it's certainly shown that at this club. And from maybe not being the biggest household name in Germany, they've certainly grown as a football club and got themselves in a really good position. He's done incredibly well. He started fast in the games. He's made a big difference to us. And he's a really good man to have around as well. We like him. Good leader, good professional, settled in really well. I still believe he's still getting used to the rigours of the Premier League. He's had a few bookings early on so he'll need to find his way how not to have that so regular. I still think coming in the last 10 or 15 minutes a game, he's found it physically demanding in the Premier League, and I think he would admit that as well. But I have to say he's doing a great job, and we're really pleased to have him. He gives us a lot of confidence. I think he's making other players play better around him as well, and that's a sign of a good team player.
Very excited. I mean, we all still have the memories from last year, and obviously also the last years, and everybody at the club knows how special it is, what a privilege it is to play in Europe. So for us players and the staff, it's the same. And the way we take the group phase games serious as well. I know them pretty well. I grew up not very far from here, so it's a local club that grows itself from within, from the academy, from the structure that they have, which is a very good and very disciplined, and also very encouraging for young players, because a lot of players in the first team, in the squad, are coming from the academy or coming from the region, so they have their own identity, and they work pretty well, because a few years ago they were always a club that was on the urge to stay in the league or maybe go down to second division, and now they have a few years consecutive playing in Europe and playing in the upper third of the table in Bundesliga. So from my side, only heads off to that. Yeah, obviously we love our fans, having our fans with us, supporting us at the games, and especially on away games. It gives you a little extra kind of boost, I would say, because playing away is always having the fans against you, and it's also a feeling that motivates us as a team. And not having our fans tomorrow night is, of course, it's unfortunate for us. But we have to be professionals and we have to adapt to the situation. We all have played during the pandemic, during a lot of games that where no supporters were. So we know that we have to get the job done and adapt the best we can to the situation.